the proverb actually goes like this: ki if you want 10 years of prosperity, grow grains. Then if you want 100 years of prosperity, grow trees. But if you want this world to remember you, grow people. Because if you have
Ah,
the ability to bring someone into limelight, if you have the ability to give someone the respect and recognition they deserve, this
wow.
universe will automatically pull you into the limelight. This
Yeah,
universe will automatically give you everything that you
yeah,
ever
yeah.
desired.
Since the time I've started to become less ignorant about a lot of things, it has come to my notice that there are so many people who take the wrong decision in life for their careers and then regret it, but still pull through and become this person they want to be, choose the path they want to be in. One such person is Rudra Deka. He is an engineer by profession but was and is an entrepreneur by heart. Episode number 25 with the co founder of Ink Streets and Co. Here you go. Hi Rudra, thank you so much for doing this episode with me. Yesterday, I actually had a chance to talk to you about your whole venture in quite detail, and I'm really excited to actually record this podcast episode right now with you. And I know that it is going to be really fun because I think our mentality somewhat is the same, and we have learned a lot of things throughout our own experiences. And I think when people also listen to the whole episode, I guess they'll also understand that those experiences are important and they learn from them as well. So thank you so much for doing this episode.
Thank you so much for inviting me. And yeah, this will be a wonderful opportunity to get our views across to the people
Yeah,
who are
yeah.
listening to this podcast right now. So yeah, thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you. A little intro about me. My name is Rudra Deka. I am an engineer by education, but an entrepreneur by choice. And since the last 3 years, I have been into this whole entrepreneur kind of thing. I started off my own venture, and by God's grace, it started with one venture and then we expanded into 5 different ventures. And currently, we are the largest social commerce platform of Northeast. And educationally speaking, on my background, computer engineer from Nehu, Shillong. And बहुत ही boring सा subject है engineering, as we all know, very mainstream. I did engineering because it was my dad's dream to like see the poster of the engineering certificate in the wall. तो उसके लिए I did the engineering, but it was always there कि 9 to 5 वाला job नहीं करना है. I wanted to start something on my own. So business has always like fascinated me कि क्या होता है business के दुनिया पे, right? Because I have seen even in the like films also, you see a lot of successful businessmen, उसको ऐसा portray किया जाता है. So I always had that image in my mind कि मुझे business करना है. I want to start something of my own, right? And मुझे ये था कि I want to turn my hobby into business. अगर ऐसा कोई मुझे platform मिल जाता है जहाँ पे I can use my hobby to earn money, if I can use my hobby as a business career, as a like professional career, I was good with it. And then I was engineering, ये बात 2018 की है, when I came across this new revolution that was going around in India called the startup revolution. It was very new concept, Startup India, that was coming up. And पता चला कि startup में people have this kind of power. People, young enthusiastic people, they come up with this great ideas, disruptive ideas, and they create something big, and boom, revolution, right? So I thought, why not start something like this in Northeast? So hobbies start where, and it was a wonderful journey. I'm sure we'll be speaking about this whole process in the later part of the video. So it was a wonderful journey, and boom, everything clicked, and here I am today sitting with this beautiful young guy, sharing this podcast, sharing everything with you guys. Yeah.
That's so nice, and thank you so much for actually sharing that and agreeing to share your whole journey. It's really amazing, how something clicks out of the blue for you, and what connects in a whole different level. Like you said, that you actually started one venture, and right now you didn't even know that you'll be having 5 ventures, and right now you don't know that आगे जाके it can be 10 ventures, 20 ventures, it can be anything.
Yeah.
So it's that exciting when it comes to something that is very dear, and it's like a personal project for you, something very
Yes.
something which is very which you are very passionate about and you enjoy doing. Plus being the like biggest, I think, as you said, that being the biggest e-commerce platform in Northeast, it's a huge deal, and congratulations for that as well, having this kind of success. But as we are talking about your whole venture, I would really like to know from you only, like, what is Ink Streets all about? Let's tell our viewers and listeners that what it is
Yeah.
all about, and how did this whole idea come to you? Yes, you wanted to start a business, but I guess the whole idea of Ink Streets is something which is very different from a lot of people when they think about a business, starting a whole business. So let's discuss about that. Let's hear you talk from you.
Yeah, surely. Thank you so much, first of all, for that question, because Ink Streets and Co. Actually, नाम पे ही थोड़ा झोल है, because Ink Streets is not something that easily comes to your mouth.
Yeah.
ठीक है. Even my father also, for a very long period of time, he used to call it inked streets. ठीक है, तो ED वाला वो आ जाता है. So I always used to mock him कि ये inked नहीं है, inked है. तो yeah, नाम में ही झोल है, but it was always different. तो yes, starting off, Ink Streets was my the thing that you just said कि personal जो होता है अपना एक project. So it was something of a project. I wanted to see how people would react to personal experiences. So suppose normal agar if you say that if you are a college going student, you go to college, you have your day, you are with friends, you have different experiences every single day, right? Then you come back home and as a normal kid you write everything down in a diary, say suppose. Yeah, तो लिखते लिखते क्या हुआ, since school, because I love writing, since school I used to keep diaries and all, right? तो अभी till now I have around 12 to 13 ऐसा कुछ diaries है मेरे पास. Wow. All those things, right? So it actually gives me a look back. It is like a flashback to the things where I was and where I am right now. It acts as a flash. It acts as a memory, to how much I have grown over the years. So वो देखने को मिलता है. So I wanted to share that experience. I wanted to see how people would react, because I am also a normal going student. I was a normal going student. Many such other students are also there. Started out as a blogging forum. ठीक है. अभी वो idea ऐसा था कि if you go on the internet and search blogging forums, there will be hundreds of blogging forums.
Absolutely.
तो people know blogging क्या है. लिखना पड़ता है and all those kind of things, people know. लेकिन start कैसे करते हैं, how to start your blogging career and what are the pre-required knowledge that is needed to start the career, वो किसी को नहीं पता.
Yes.
People, it is a big jungle out there.
Yeah.
So I thought why not simplify the process. तो वो idea को लेके I started Ink Streets. एक सिंप्लीफाइड ब्लॉगिंग प्लेटफॉर्म होगा जहां पे मेरे जैसे हजारों बच्चे आके they can share their experiences, and people can comment, people can talk, people can strike up a conversation. Oh, ऐसा हुआ था तुम्हारे साथ, मेरे it happened to me as well. तो वैसा कुछ I had in mind. So I started off 10 January 2018 को inkstreets.com released into the world for the first time. So fingers crossed थे. I never knew that it would click and it would become something this big.
Obviously.
But then it was just an idea. I was happy doing it. मैं को चलो देखते हैं, because I still have one more year in my engineering left, because I graduated in 2019. So this was 2018. So I had one more year. I will see what happens. If it clicks, then after passing my engineering, I will go into this line. तो वो था. Then धीरे धीरे क्या हुआ, people started noticing Ink Streets. एक इमेज आ गया लोगों के मन में कि Ink Streets is a blogging platform जहाँ पे you can go and write. बस इतना था. You can go and write. It is a blogging platform. You can go and write. तो वो इमेज होता गया लोगों के मन में. And उसके बाद क्या हुआ, my sister stepped in, and that's where everything changed. ये जो Ink Streets है, तो Ink Streets से Ink Streets and Co हो गया, Ink Streets and Company. तो sister stepped in. She came to me one day she came to me and she said, brother, I know you are doing this kind of things, and I know you are excellent in those stuff, but ultimately your goal is to make money, because she knew कि मुझे 9 to 5 वाला job नहीं करना. She knew that.
Absolutely.
And she said कि अगर तुम यही करना चाहते हो तो let me help you, इसको बड़ा बनाते हैं. So I said कि do you have any idea, how to earn money, or if you know something, because लड़कियों का दिमाग, all due respect to all the girls out there, all the women out there, उन लोग का दिमाग पैसों के मामले में बहुत ज्यादा तेज है. They are very and they know how to invest money. they knew.
Okay.
हाँ, तो उसने बोला कि okay, let me do one thing. Since I have done my fashion designing, let me introduce fashion into Inkstreets. Combine करते हैं, देखते हैं क्या होता है. तो मैंने बोला ओके फाइन, फैशन इज फाइन, हम लोग कर सकते हैं, वी कैन इंटीग्रेट द होल फैशन वाला आइडिया इनटू द वेबसाइट. बट देन क्या होगा, इट विल बिकम ए नॉर्मल ई-कॉमर्स साइट जो Amazon, Myntra ये सब तो है ही. हाउ इज इट मोर इनोवेटिव? बिकॉज इफ यू गो टू अ इन्वेस्टर टू पिच, देन अल्टीमेटली वो लोग तो पूछेंगे ना कि इनोवेटिव क्या है, एक्स्ट्रा स्पेशल क्या है आपको.
Absolutely.
तो थोड़ा सा ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग किया एंड शी सेड कि ब्रदर लेट्स डू वन थिंग, लेट्स ऐड आवर ओन स्टोरी, ताकि ये सिर्फ एक बिजनेस ना हो, इट बिकम्स एन इमोशन. एंड समर्थ, लेट मी टेल यू दिस, लेट मी टेल यू समथिंग. नॉर्थ ईस्ट का जो डेमोग्राफी है, जो पीपल है ना यहाँ पे, दे आर वेरी इमोशनल, वी आर वेरी इमोशनल.
Yes, absolutely.
ऑलवेज रिमेंबर, हाँ, यहाँ पे अगर इफ यू वांट टू सेल समथिंग, अगर वो लॉजिक से अगर नहीं है, what to say, if you are not able to sell that thing using logic, na, you can sell that thing using emotion. And that's very true in North, especially in North East. तो वो आइडिया आया दिमाग पे, थोड़ा सा evil idea, evil side लगता है because we use that idea. But what happened is that हम लोग का जो स्टोरी था वो because we were healthy kids, ठीक है. So whenever we used to go to the shops and the malls to buy our own clothes. तो क्या होता था, डिजाइन अच्छा लगा तो साइज नहीं है, साइज पे आ गया तो दिखने में अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है. वो that was always there. तो we wanted to remove that. तो अपना जो स्टोरी है वो डाल दें Inkstreets पे कि we will make a platform जहाँ पे लोग आके ब्लॉग भी कर सकते हैं, and on the same platform people can customize, buy their own products, जहाँ पे वो लोग डिजाइन्स, साइज जो वो चाहते हैं, they can get it there. ऐसा था कि अगर कोई Inkstreets का प्लेटफॉर्म पे आता है, then he or she will not go back empty handed. तो वो था.
Okay, that's nice.
तो वो स्टार्ट हुआ एंड फर्स्ट बैच हमने रिलीज किया 2019 के एंड पे. 2019 एंड we released the first batch, and mind you, I'm telling this and trust me, the response was unbelievable. So एक था because 2019, if you remember, there was cab and car going on. Remember? Everything was completely in lockdown and stuff. उसी टाइम पे we actually used this situation to our advantage. Again, that evil parasite, but ultimately
business mind. Business.
So we used that advantage. So we released a new segment of clothing called fused fashion. तो हम लोग क्या करते हैं, we take up traditional clothes. जैसे हम लोग का if you speak about Assam, we have muga, we have silk, right? And we have this pator, mekhela sador and all this, right? So what we do, we take those fabrics and we design it in Western like suits and all. We have ghagras and we have lehengas and sherwanis in gamusa, in like
kisa, I saw that. Yes.
All right. So we have those kind of things. So it was fused fashion, traditional fused with Western style.
Okay.
So idea ये था कि we do not have to give our identity like कि I am an Assamese, I am a Tripuri, I am a Naga. तो ये सब नहीं है. Your attire speaks for you. That was the idea.
Okay.
Sustainable fashion था, fashion for all shapes and sizes. वहाँ पे कोई discrimination नहीं था, size को लेके, shape को लेके, beauty को लेके, and ultimately you are giving out your own identity using the attires. So that was the idea. And of course, business के हिसाब से अगर if you want to see, then अगर कोई blog करने आता है, then वहाँ पे it is actually like a what to say, a technical term. वहाँ पे like we used to run little ads, buy this kind of nudge. Go and see. So हम लोग use कर रहे थे. We used to direct the traffic from blogging to e-commerce and from e-commerce into blogging.
Okay.
तो
cross-section, yeah.
So business was going good. ठीक है. Then unfortunately COVID came. Things changed, e-commerce हो गया बंद because raw materials कुछ नहीं था. उसके बाद देखो, because every cloud has a silver lining. जब COVID hit, people will also accept this कि जो physical market था that transformed into totally digital space.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
everything transformed into digital.
Yes.
COVID hit and everything went digital, right?
Yes.
And that actually gave platform like ours a huge market opportunity.
Okay.
तो पहले तो ब्लॉगिंग था, then
हाँ.
e-commerce आ गया,
हाँ.
and उसके बाद जब कोविड में when we knew and when we came to know about the situation that the people were facing, there were, you know, all kind of depressing news.
Yes.
We were hearing like deaths of our loved ones, of our family, of our friends or something, all depressing stuff. So there was a simple idea कि ये जो लोग जो feel कर रहे हैं this depressing वाला stuff, there are certain issues. Mental issue एक है.
Yes,
जो लोग
absolutely.
That phase was completely, it actually completely destroyed some like the what to say, the mental like state of some people. It completely destroyed them,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So that and being in India especially ना, ये mental issue, this is a very taboo topic.
Yeah.
लोग इसको
Huge,
like
huge.
अगर किसी ने बोल दिया कि I am seeing a therapist, that means इसका बेटा और बेटी के साथ तुम मत रहो because they have went bunkers. ठीक है, ये लोग पागल हो चुके हैं, they are seeing therapists, they are seeing पता नहीं क्या, they have went bunkers, तो इन लोगों के साथ तुम लोग मत रहो. ठीक है, and that happens.
Yeah, has happened. I have seen that. Yeah, I agree.
So what I thought कि एक काम करते हैं, let's start a podcast channel where we speak about this kind of taboo topics.
Yeah.
Where we speak about the experiences that people around the world are going through, so that other people then know that they are not alone. At least everyone is going through the same thing.
Absolutely.
Everyone is going through the same phase, and eventually this phase will go, and we will again rise up, right?
Yeah.
So it was just a small idea. Again, my sister came in. She said, कि rather than sticking everything to your own self, now you make it commercialized. Add it to Inkstreets. Let the company become
That's
much
great.
larger.
That's amazing.
Yeah, add it to Inkstreets. देखते हैं, because we already have people over there जो traffic था. तो obviously अगर सबके साथ हो रहा है तो जो लोग Inkstreets पे पहले से थे उन लोग के साथ भी हो रहा होगा.
Yeah.
They can again refer it to other people.
Yes.
So as I have always said, ladies.
Yeah.
they know certain stuff. So that happened, and I just randomly the first episode that I put out was about dark emotions. So I am actually very fascinated about spiritualism, dark emotion, darker stuff,
okay.
The things that people don't actually say in normal conversation. So I am very much fascinated with that, and how human psychology actually works.
Okay.
I'm very fascinated with that, and I just put out that episode कि dark emotions ऐसा होता है. Everyone has that sort of emotions, and it is actually very wise to actually embrace your darker emotion, because you will know the difference between, you know, the lighter shade and the darker shade of your own life.
Absolutely.
Until and unless you accept the darkness within, you cannot fight darkness outside the world.
Agreed.
So you have to be very accepting about your own flaws as well. Without accepting your own flaws, you cannot go out and, you know, battle the society and stuff like that, because every day new things will occur. Every day, until you accept your flaws, until you accept your darker side, until you accept your lighter side, your mentality won't be that strong. You cannot go on fighting every day. So that went out, and I believe I had around 257 listens within the first 3 hours.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. For the first episode. तो हौसला बढ़ा.
Obviously.
Next. Choose करते हैं next. And eventually 4 to 5 episodes were released, and actually वो series पूरा बन गया ink and paper का.
Okay.
तो नाम है वो है that is like मैंने जो स्टार्टिंग में बोला था ना, तो डायरी वाला थिंग. Whenever you write, there is a white paper and ink. Ink and paper. So एक साधारण सा एक very simple mindset था कि we are not here to judge people, we are just here to listen. आप लोग बोलते जाओ and we will listen. Just like when penning your thoughts in a diary or reading a book, you know, they just listen. They never complain, they never ask questions. You can open your heart out, जितना भी है दिल में सब भड़ास निकाल दो, they will never ask. सिर्फ अपना दिल हल्का होता है. So that emotion was there, and I believe that emotion is what clicked. बिजनेस को साइड में रखो थोड़ा देर के लिए. आई थिंक दैट इमोशन इज व्हाट इट क्लिक्ड. तो वो इमोशंस चलता गया एंड इंक एंड पेपर बिकम अनदर वेंचर फॉर इंस्टीट्यूट को. इन द मीन टाइम क्या हुआ, माय सिस्टर डिसाइडेड टू स्प्लिट अप दैट होल ई कॉमर्स वाला सेक्शन. उसने बोला कि ब्लॉगिंग को एक साइड पे रखो, ब्लॉगिंग शुड बी अ सेपरेट फोरम, अदरवाइज एवरीथिंग विल बी मिक्स्ड अप एंड दिस ई कॉमर्स विल बी अ सेपरेट प्लेटफॉर्म. ब्लॉगिंग एंड ई कॉमर्स सेपरेट हो गया. ई कॉमर्स वाला सेक्शन हो गया द स्टूडियो इंक, जो अभी मेरा सिस्टर सी हैंडल्स. शी इज अ प्रिंसिपल डिजाइनर एंड मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर ऑफ द स्टूडियो इंक. तो दो कंपनी हो गया. उसके बाद आया कॉफी एंड काउच. कॉफी एंड काउच इज अ वेरी लेड बैक वर्जन ऑफ द क्रेजिएस्ट क्रिएटिव पीपल यू विल एवर मीट.
Okay.
At God's grace, as of now, we have 300 something people, creative people on board.
Okay.
Including influencers, artists, illustrators, and photographers. जितना भी है, all the people who are into creative careers.
Okay.
वो सबका मिश्रण वहाँ पे है, like Coffee and Couch पे.
Okay.
And Coffee and Couch पे भी एक podcast part है जिसको हम बोलते हैं Unfiltered, जहाँ पे I take up the budding entrepreneurs and influencers and उनको उनके experience के बारे में, like we have a talk about their experiences as well. And then एक segment है, another company है, वो है 10x Factory. 10x Factory is a very क्या बोलते हो उसको, it is a closed group actually. It is an invite only group. जैसा if I talk about in layman terms, it is an invite only group. 10x Factory में we have the established influencers, we have the established entrepreneurs, we have the established startup founders. Those people who has the capability to make a change in the society, you know, those who can pull their resources together and then, you know, जिसको जरूरत है जहाँ पे they can distribute the resources. So that is what 10x Factory is. तो ये 5 companies total है Inkstreets, and this is the whole story actually. This is Inkstreets basically is a conglomerate of all these companies coming together.
That's amazing. To be very, very, very honest, I never thought, the first time I got to see the page of Inkstreets, I was like, there's something very amazing that these people are doing. The blog, I only knew about the blogging and the whole clothing line. I didn't know about any other stuff like the podcast or any other thing. But as I have had the chance to talk to you over call, over a video chat, or right now even on the podcast, I think I understand what you're trying to do. You want to bring that change. You're actually fighting for that change, and you're also trying to connect it to those people who are facing a lot of issues, facing those issues, connect with that. And then again, you're also trying to talk to people who can actually bring that change all around. So it's like I can actually see how this whole thing comes together. And I'm really happy to see that like you had a whole vision of the business thing, right? And you wanted to start this whole thing, and you started in around 2018, and slowly and gradually it came to the fashion thing, then the podcast thing, then talking to different creators, and it is still going on, and there are a lot of other things that has to come. But for me, I never thought that, as you said, that 9 to 5 wala job was my thing in my head. As I am from a Marwari background, and as you said that कि Assam में वैसा mentality है कि या तो job या तो पापा का, दोनों में से एक चीज चलता है. And nobody is that enthusiastic about to start their own thing, to actually do that, fight that battle of settling their own empire and doing their own work. I think there are a very less number of people as if we talk about that. And the same mentality, I had the same mentality where I wanted to grow in the whole job sector and do my MBA and go again for the job, and आगे का बाद में सोचता. But because of the pandemic, I had to lose my job, and then started, like as you said, कि mental health was affected really bad on the first phase as well, and people started to actually understand mental health. There was a lot of conversation going around about mental health, and people were actually searching for therapists. They were going for counseling. They were talking to their parents. They were talking to their friends, having breakdowns, whatever. There were a lot of things happening in regards to mental health. same thing happened with me, and I was like, no, I want to research about it, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
And from one taboo topic it went to the other, and I started to talk about taboo topics as well. That's where I connect right now with you, right? Like when you said that you started a podcast where you wanted to talk about taboo topics with different people, having them to share their experiences, I was like really, damn man, I am also doing the same thing, and this person is doing the same thing, having the same mentality. And then again, you talked about getting different kinds of creators, starting their own thing, having the opportunity to talk to them, understand their experiences. I'm doing that right now. I'm doing the third season. It's all about that. People who started unconventional and unorthodox things, like you. I'm talking to you. I've talked to other people as well, and it's just amazing. And I feel so happy and glad that you're doing the same thing somewhere. And you are also, you are getting your own kind of success. I'm getting my own kind of success, and we are learning in the process. We are trying to teach the different people as well. And I also connect to the part where I connected very nicely and very, I think, thoroughly to the part where you were talking about your first episode, where you talked about, the dark side of yourself. I think this whole journey has helped me actually to accept my dark side. And I think for you as well, when you were talking about it, about spirituality and everything, you also understood that part. That's why you came there. It's amazing from where you started writing diary, and your passion started from, where you wanted to write about stuff, wanted to start blogging. It has come a long way, and kudos to you. More power to you. And I hope, and I am really, I think I am one of your cheerleaders right now, where I want this thing to go bonkers again and again and again, with a lot of things coming ahead. But really, I would like to know, as you said that this was something that you wanted to do, and your parents exactly were wanting you to do engineering. You did that. It's not that you didn't. But still you wanted to do the whole business thing. You had this business mindset. You started from blogging, but what kind of prejudices were there that you faced? What kind of difficulties were there? What kind of questions asked to you? And how were there times where you had big doubts in yourself, and you couldn't do this because people don't believe in it, or people don't want you to do it? How was that all about? How was the whole phase when it came to that?
Okay. So thank you so much for asking that, actually. And because people जो होता है ना, in general terms ना, people see your success. They do not see the self-doubt, the sacrifices, the sleepless nights, the hard work, the hustle that you have been doing. They don't see that. They only see the success, and they will just pass on a comment. This is easy, yaar. Right? But I'm so glad that you asked this, because people has to know this. Speaking from my parents' side of view, because see, I don't actually blame the parents, because they are parents after all. They're a mom, dad after all, right? And they will always want the best for their children, right? But sometimes what happens is that control, that control actually binds the children's down. If somewhere, if they have the potential of doing something great, they end up in some kind of middle situation, chalo chalta hai, right? So, but then again, times are changing. Even the parents are becoming more and more aware of the situations nowadays, and the advancement in technology has helped a lot regarding that. And with all due respect, once again, the people of Northeast, they have a stiff mentality here. That is one of the major problem that I faced.
Okay.
First question I still remember what my father asked was, "Kitna kama loge?"
This is a question that
this is typical.
Yes.
But by God's grace, tab tak I have did my research, and I was able to confront him कि blogging करके an average blogger earns around 1 to 2 lakhs per month. So it is anyways better than a private job or government job. ठीक है? Because government job में आजकल वो system नहीं है कि retire हो गए government वो दे रहा है तुमको. तो होता है ना, allowances दे रहा है even after you retire. वो भी नहीं है. So if I earn around 2 lakhs, then मैं 1 lakh save करके I can spend 1 lakhs. Retire होने के बाद if I dream about कि retire करूँगा मैं at 40 or 50, I will have enough money saved up. तो मेरा कोई tension नहीं है. तो but even then he was father है, obviously he will worry. He was skeptical कि ठीक है, करो देखो
क्या.
स्टार्टिंग मैंने जब स्टार्ट करने के बाद क्या हुआ, my grades started lowering in college क्योंकि because see it is very common at everyone when you find कि parents का support है, parents ने एक बार बोल दिया कि ठीक है
सब कुछ अच्छा से हो जाता है,
सब कुछ अच्छा से हो जाता है and your mind is inclined toward that thing only.
हाँ
जब भी मैं कॉलेज जाता था तब भी मेरे दिमाग में ब्लॉगिंग क्लास में भी ब्लॉगिंग and my grades went down.
Okay.
मेरा बैक आया इकोनॉमिक्स पे.
Okay.
And I'm since this is a very casual podcast, so I'll be very open.
Yeah,
I have no shame in admitting. अगर इंजीनियरिंग या फिर अपने डिग्री लेवल में अगर तुम्हारे बैकलॉग्स नहीं है ना, then you have not done engineering and you have not done degree. Let me tell you, बैकलॉग्स का मजा हम लोग को पता है. तो इकोनॉमिक्स पे लग गया बैक, ठीक है. माइक्रो प्रोसेसर सब्जेक्ट था, उस पे लग गया बैक. मैकेनिकल में लग गया बैक क्योंकि हम लोग का फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर में मैकेनिक्स बोल के एक सब्जेक्ट था, ठीक है. I am so glad I didn't take up mechanical engineering because of that. I'm so glad. ठीक है, तो वो सब बैक लग गया. लगने के बाद जब रिजल्ट्स आए, then my father he came to know and he said कि एक काम करो, देखो you do blogging, वो तुमको करना है, you are happy with that, you are happy with what you are doing, it's fine, लेकिन engineering भी important है. Ultimately if this doesn't pan out, then तुम्हारा
degree
will be your support, right?
Yeah.
So you complete this nicely and then you can start off your own venture. तुम जो भी करना चाहते हो, I will not bother you. तो थोड़ा सोचा मैंने कि यार ठीक है, कर लेते हैं ठीक तरह से. And by God's grace, क्या बोलूं, पता नहीं कैसे हो गया, लेकिन I got first class in engineering. I passed out 2019 में. And बाकी तो इंस्ट्री स्टार्ट हो गया तब तक. तो वो एक हिंड्रेंस थी मेरे फैमिली से कि क्वेश्चन था एक, मतलब सक्सेसफुल होगा कि नहीं, वो डाउट था. एंड देन स्पीकिंग अबाउट द नॉर्मल पॉपुलस, राइट, इट वाज स्टार्टिंग में जब व्हेन आई स्टार्टेड ब्लॉगिंग, people actually had no idea what blogging was. थोड़ा सबको था कि ब्लॉगिंग क्या है, because people knew कि क्योंकि बाहर हो रहा था.
Out of Guwahati, out of Assam, there are a lot of things that people don't even know about. Yeah.
तो वो चल रहा था and वो क्या बोलता है उसे, थोड़ा सा हवा लगा था यहाँ के लोगों में कि ब्लॉगिंग कुछ है, कुछ होता है ब्लॉगिंग एंड अच्छा होता है. उसके बाद इंस्टाग्राम आने के बाद ये सब इन्फ्लुएंसर ये सब स्टार्ट हुआ. लेकिन उस टाइम पे ना इट वाज वेरी डिफिकल्ट फॉर मी टू इवन एक्सप्लेन कि ब्लॉगिंग क्या होता है.
ओके.
I actually remember like literally explaining to my friends, my college friends, कि देखो, whenever teacher gives you homework या फिर कोई प्रोजेक्ट है, तुम first thing what do you do? लाइब्रेरी तो छोड़ो, लाइब्रेरी कोई नहीं जाता है किताब में ढूंढने के लिए. No one does that. The first thing that you do is take up your phone and search in Google. Right? Everything is there in Google. अब Google में किसी ना किसी ने तो लिखा है ना वहाँ पे.
Yes.
Someone must be there who writes all those stuff and puts up in Google. That's the only way you get your answers. तो वो जो लिखता है ना उसको ब्लॉगर बोलते हैं. I still remember explaining this to my friends in that level. तो अगर ब्लॉगिंग नहीं है, that means हम लोग का इंजीनियरिंग डिग्री भी नहीं है. Always remember that. Someone should be there to write something जहाँ पे जाके you can submit your homework and you can submit your assignments. So that is actually blogging. Okay. And blogging का बहुत सारा part है. I explained that was the second problem कि लोगों को पता नहीं था कि ये है क्या. सिर्फ हवा है कि blogging है कुछ, but in depth knowledge किसी को नहीं था. And no one was willing enough to explore that uncharted.
वो भी है.
पता नहीं क्या होगा, जाऊंगा तो अगर फेल
take that risk.
No one was willing to take that risk. That is one thing. And हम लोग है ना, we are very lazy people. Assam is the land of lahe lahe. You know lahe. Let's तो ये लोग जो है ना, ये लाहे लाहे करते करते we have become very late. We are so late in everything, right? मुझे लेट नहीं बनना था. I wanted to be the first. I wanted to be कि कोई और, because आज के दिन में ना there are so much of potential youth, especially in Assam also ना, there are so many youth who have so much incredible potential, लेकिन लोगों को नहीं पता है, they don't have the correct channel. अगर उन लोग के पास अगर correct channel आ गया ना, then हम लोग तो बहुत पता नहीं कहाँ जाएंगे, right? तो I always wanted to be the first one कि चलो मैं start कर देता हूँ, मैं initiative ले लेता हूँ, उसके बाद if someone follows then good for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
तो being lazy एक number, parents were skeptical 2 number, third number no one were willing to take the risk, ठीक है? And उसके बाद if you talk about a business or if you talk about all this kind of thing, the first thing that comes to your mind is capital and investment.
Yeah,
right?
True.
And
true.
I'll be very honest in doing this and saying this, right? Inkstritz & Co. has spent over 3.5 years now, since 2018, since the inception. It has expanded into 5 different companies. You know what happens is that whenever I try to go to an investor now, they reject my idea. Even till date, I'm still facing rejections on investment platforms.
Okay.
Investor, they straight away reject. They say ki there are too many things in one single platform, so it will not be successful.
Okay.
Okay. Since 2018, the entire venture is bootstrap. Bootstrap माने मेरा खुद का पैसा इस पे लग रहा है.
हाँ.
I am the sole investor. I am the sole earner. जो भी है सब मेरा है.
ठीक है.
And no investment, किसी ने भी invest नहीं किया starting में भी और अब भी कोई invest करने के लिए ready नहीं है, because it is a very broad concept.
हाँ. Yeah.
I agree to some point कि startup means you go for a single
thing. Yes.
Solve that, right?
Yes.
But then again, startups शुरू हुआ था to be disruptive, right? If you just think about it, समर्था, अगर तुम startup का definition को limit कर देते हो, तो startup का value क्या है?
Nothing.
Right?
Nothing. Yeah.
Startup का value क्या होगा? तो I wanted कि people should break the shell of the startup definition कि startup सिर्फ एक ही problem में like को solve करता है at one single point of time. That should not be the case. अगर एक startup के पास power है, capability है to tackle 2-3 different problems of society at the same time and earn money from it, then why not give that a startup chance?
Yeah. Absolutely.
तो वो था, people were not willing to invest. वो एक problem था. वो problem अब भी है, but by God's grace अभी ऐसा कोई मतलब investment का अभी कुछ ऐसा नहीं है. I am capable enough of running my own venture now. तो ये सब problem था, and some of them are still there. Because even today when I go out and pitch my platform to certain people, it is a blogging forum, it is a social commerce platform, लोगों को इतनी like they don't get it that easily, उन लोगों को समझ में नहीं आता है. So that was a sort of problem that I felt. I'm still facing them, but yeah, चलता है.
Yeah, there are those hiccups obviously in between, and ifs and buts हमेशा चलता रहेगा. But the thing is that you know your target goal and you are ready to actually try your level best till the end. Because even if you have invested everything, like, you know, from top to bottom, in the sense that you have invested your mind, your time, your whole hard work, I think investing that money is also not a problem for you. But for other people to understand कि इस चीज पे इन्वेस्ट करके भी बहुत ज्यादा शायद रिफ्लेक्ट आएगा, बहुत ज्यादा you can earn as well. But the thing is कि वही सबका वो narrow mindedness रह चुका है कि startup can only at one point of time at least एक ही चीज को वो खाली solve कर सकता है. It's not that they can go for 5-6 things. But the thing is it's working out. It's not that you're not getting the response. It's not that it's not working. It's been more than 3 years right now and अभी अच्छा खासा चल रहा है, तो obviously they need to see that also. They need to reflect back in that way as well. But the thing is कि वही, even the investors somewhere, I think if you have gone for the Assam investors, I think उनको भी इतना उस चीज पे नहीं है when it comes to the social issues. Social political issues are something that people don't even think about. But आगे जाके इसमें इतना कुछ हो सकता है, इसमें इतना डेवलपमेंट आ सकता है कि अभी अगर कोई इन्वेस्ट करे तो at the end, I think after 10 years there are a lot of opportunities that will be created. I think there is a bigger change that can come because of investing in something like this. But as you have worked in this industry for a while, as the whole startup industry and everything, what kind of differences, like as you said that there are it has changed to totally a digital platform. Things have been more digitalized, पहले से बहुत ज़्यादा. There's no comparison on how, because of the pandemic, things have shifted to the digital. जो आगे जाके होता शायद वो अभी एक बार में एक साल में बहुत जल्दी हुआ है सबके लिए. So I would really like to know, as you have done your whole research and as you have been working in this whole thing since the last 3-4 years, I would really like to know कि आप वो क्या difference देखते हो जब आपने research किया था तो 10 साल पहले और आज के जो business industry है in relation to your whole venture, what kind of differences do you see in that?
Okay. See, Samad, first of all, I don't pretend to be an expert because I'm still learning. I'm still growing. बहुत ज़्यादा बाकी है अभी knowledge. But what I have seen during these recent years now, and I will speak on my like venture only because I have more idea on my venture.
Yeah, absolutely.
पहले ऐसा था कि if you notice ना, जो e-commerce section था, जो कपड़े का जो section था, that was very much limited to certain type of clothing. So suppose casual. ठीक है, कैजुअल तक लिमिट था, राइट? बट नाउ मेनी ऑफ द प्लेटफॉर्म्स, से सपोज Amazon, से सपोज फ्लिपकार्ट, से सपोज Myntra, they are coming up with another segment called fitness wear, right? Fitness wear भी आ रहा है, एक्टिव वेयर, स्पोर्ट्स वेयर भी आ रहा है धीरे धीरे, राइट? That actually is a change because see what happens is that also gives you the perspective of the mentality of the people now. आपने जैसे बोला कि पूरा डिजिटल शिफ्ट हो गया है, राइट? नाउ वी आल्सो हैव टू सी द इम्पैक्ट इट हैज ऑन पीपल. पीपल अभी लोग क्या करते हैं, वी डू नॉट गो आउट टू लाइक फैंसी बाजार टू बाय दोस क्लोथ्स.
Nowadays we don't. Yes,
we don't. We either go to city center or to Pantaloons or to Big Bazaar, all those, because it has changed, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Now, that change has also impacted on the lifestyle of the player because people are more and more inclined towards fitness now. तो अगर business के बारे में अगर आप बोलते हो, then fitness is a new industry that is coming in. अगर fitness, if you, I'm saying this to you also, if you have any idea regarding fitness, this is the right time to start it.
Okay.
So that is one change that I have seen. And talking about in the business sense, trends जो होता है ना, जो चलता है trends, the older trends are coming back.
Yeah.
Okay. The older trends are coming back.
Yeah.
पहले क्या होता था, people were adapting, for example, take music for example. Okay. We had, if you remember, we had radios. Then we had Walkmans.
Yes.
Walkman एक टाइम पे बहुत famous था.
Right.
Then CD players, वो छोटा वाला, round वाला, that you can carry in your pocket. वो CD player था. Then came DVD players and उसके बाद CDs and all, right? एक टाइम पे तो CDs के लिए we had so much of craze. गेम निकला CD लेके गाना निकला CD.
Yes.
तो वो क्रेज था. बीच में क्या हुआ, बिकॉज ऑफ पोर्टल इंटरनेट काइंड ऑफ थिंग ना, ये इंटरनेट का जो रश हुआ है, जो बूम हुआ है, एवरीथिंग शिफ्टेड इनटू MP3, राइट? डाउनलोड. एक वेरी फेमस वेबसाइट है, अभी भी है आई गेस, इफ यू रिमेम्बर, songs.pk.
Yes.
रिमेम्बर?
Yes.
जहाँ से हम लोग सारे गाने डाउनलोड करते हैं.
Yes.
Right?
I have a lot of time. Yes.
Yeah. तो songs.pk was boom, MP3, right? So, but now you see people are again going back to the retro wala vibe. People are again searching for cassettes. What tape wala, not that CD, but tape wala cassette.
Yes.
Yeah. People are again searching for those lo-fi mix. Even in YouTube, if you go now, if you search lo-fi mix बोल के एक playlist आता है YouTube पे.
Yes.
पुराना वाला version.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a loop that is going on. और हम अभी जो देख रहे हैं ना, the thing that should have started after 3 or 5 years or 10 years, that has started right now. It has मतलब ये पूरा expand हो गया है इतना जल्दी. You will see now people will eventually get tired of this also.
Yeah.
People will again go back to that physical market. Because even now also, even if you don't go to like Fancy Bazaar, even if you don't go to the street hawkers na, Fancy Bazaar is always fully packed. Why?
Because there
There
are
are
people who go
certain,
there. Yes.
there are people who goes there. There are people who will always enjoy the crowd, the streets. There are always people that enjoy those kind of things. So there, ये जो change होता है, जो transition होता है, yes, definitely it is a big boon to humanity also कि ये transition हो रहा है. But at the end, जो जहाँ से start होता है ना, वहीं पे आके खत्म भी होता है.
Yes. Yes.
Everything goes full circle.
Round and
So
round.
ये eventually people will get tired, and eventually again people will go to the street wala thing. Again malls will rise. Again this whole thing will
हाँ,
come.
ये चलते रहेगा, चलते
Always go
रहेगा.
round and round. It always go big, and that's one reason, Samarth, why you cannot pinpoint कि क्या difference है. Difference है.
Okay.
आंखों के सामने difference है कि people have stopped going. But can you be 100% sure that people have stopped going to the street
No,
walkers?
no,
People
not
have
at all.
stopped going to street markets? No,
Not
you
at
cannot
all.
be 100% sure. डिफरेंस है कि टेक्नोलॉजी के आते हुए पीपल वो जो एफोर्ड कर सकते हैं, देयर लाइफ्स हैव बिकम मोर एंड मोर इजियर,
Easier.
right?
Yes.
And people nowadays have like a variety of options. Talking about their lifestyle, talking about the careers also, they have a variety of options. They can go for any option and they can settle their life in, right? But then again, everything goes on full circle. People will like eventually get tired of everything, and then again वो retro वाला vibe चाहिए हम लोग को. Again वो लता मंगेशकर का गाना, and then again EDM. That sort of thing will happen.
Absolutely.
So,
Even on the fashion sense, I think there are a lot of things that have come back again.
Yeah.
Like we used to wear loose t-shirts, loose jeans, and everything at that time. Then it came
Exactly.
to skinny jeans, skinny t-shirts. Then it
Yeah.
came to shirts, formals, kurtas, and everything. And अब वापस से वही trend आ रहा है कि जहाँ पे
वही
you know
trend.
loose t-shirts and loose
Loose.
jeans and everything.
And
The biggest thing that I understand is that you know एक जो बड़ा बहुत major change आ सकता है, and I think आएगा and has started for a lot of people. I think that is fluid fashion. I think there is no.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people who actually don't see any clothes as gender specific. There are a lot of people who have who identify themselves as men as well. I have started to actually you know see that कि female वाले sector में भी जो हम लोग देखते हैं वो सारे कपड़े वो भी पहन सकते हैं. And same goes for the people who identify themselves as you know females, and people who even don't identify themselves as not male, like who are non-binary as well. They are like not even gender specific. They are into fluid fashion and they wear any clothes that they want, and they don't think that it is genderized. You know, it's like it should be common, and I think we are getting into that phase कि जहाँ पे unisex is going to be the major thing, and there is not going to be gender specific you know compartments or any thing for anywhere कि हाँ यहाँ male section है, यहाँ पे female section है. So that is one major thing that I really want to see as well, and I really think that कि ये आने वाला है क्योंकि a lot of huge big, like I think a lot of people who are into the fashion vlogging thing, they have actually started to see this, and they are creating their content in regards to this. Be it male, be it female, be it non-binary, be it gay people, anyone. Nobody actually thinks fashion as gender specific nowadays. Everyone thinks it to be literally fashion fluid. I have talked to such people who are around me who are doing those kinds of work, and it's amazing to actually understand that. But this is one major question that I've been asking everyone, as I am a keen believer and a thing you know on mental health, and I am someone who advocates for mental health all the time. I would really like to know, when it comes to mental health and the pandemic, what comes in your head? What is the thing that, you know, when I say these two words comes directly inside your head? Like we were talking about it for a while, but I would really like to know in detail.
Okay, the first thing that comes to my mind when you say mental health and this pandemic at the same time, the first thing that comes to head is depression. Because I personally have gone through that stuff. Because see, when pandemic started, 2019, during the last months of 2019, November and December, the car and cab were going on. There were riots all over Assam. There were like vandalism going on all over. Then come 2020, pandemic strikes again. Everyone gets home quarantine. सब लोग घुस गए घर के अंदर, right? So just imagine now, from 2019 until the end of 2020, one full year, there were people who were inside their houses with no job, no security, nothing. Yes, definitely. It has given people time to spend, with the
With their
loved ones, with the
families,
family.
yes.
Right. It has given them time because technology jitna hum log ko, it has made our life easier. It has also pulled us apart from each other.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
And that's one thing because we have to accept that.
Mm-hmm.
And but then again, think about the people. Think about the working class people who have suffered losses,
Yes.
who had bills to pay, who had EMIs, who had loans on them, and suddenly they lose their job. Now, what will they do? Because I still remember in my locality, there was a guy who used to give jewelry shop, right?
Okay.
He used to make certain jewelries. I kid you not. A few months ago, I saw him roaming at the place called Maligaon. If you know Maligaon,
Yeah, I know
so
that.
I saw him roaming on the streets. He had went bunkers. I mean, his clothes were tattered, and he had become that. He had become homeless. He was roaming like a hippie. And with all due respect, I'm not saying this as an insult or something, but that the face, his face, I can never forget that whole get up that he was in, because I have seen him in a complete different setup.
Yeah, obviously.
And within this year, because he had a wife, he had a kid, and the jewelry shop was the only means of earning. Now, when pandemic struck, everything was closed down. There was no means of other income, and that resulted in this poor fellow going out of his
losing
streets,
everything. Yes.
losing everything. And because he was the male, another thing कि जो हम लोग, because society is also to be blamed
Stereotype
here.
जो है
Stereotype होता है कि male है
तो
तो
वही
he
करेगा.
has to look
He has
after
to
the
give
family, वही
everything.
करेगा
Yes.
सब कुछ.
Yes.
But then you cannot say यार किसके जिंदगी में क्या कब क्या हो जाता है, you never know.
Yeah.
So mental health is a very prime issue right now, and people has to accept this कि mental health is not something that is क्या बोलते हैं मुंह में आया बोल दिया.
हाँ.
Just see this summer, because I'm sure you have gone through certain experiences also. जब भी हम when we have stomach ache, right, we do not go on internet and search for stomach ache, right? People don't come and tell us you have cancer, because anything you search up in Google will end up in cancer, right?
Okay.
So when you have stomach ache, we generally say I have stomach ache, maybe because of certain food that I have taken, or maybe a gastric problem, right?
Yeah.
But when people see someone is very tidy in his or her things, because I also keep my things in my place, and I am very very picky, nobody should touch my table, right?
Yeah.
I'm very picky. Now someone will come and comment कि you have OCD. Do you even know what OCD means? Huh?
I was about to say that. Yeah.
Do you even know what OCD means? किसी लोगों को ना पता भी नहीं है. I got into a heated argument with one of my friends, not friend also. He was an acquaintance. He was a senior to me, right? Because मैंने जैसे बोला, I have that thing कि मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगता है अगर कोई मेरा चीजें वो करे. Yeah, you want to use it, but at least ask for permission before using it, right?
Absolutely.
तो मुझे ऐसा है कि whatever things I keep in the place, they should be there in their place only, because बाद में जाके मैं ढूंढूंगा, वो नहीं मिलेगा, मुझे गुस्सा आएगा.
Yeah.
कि कहाँ रखा मैंने, right? It happens. So he said कि तुझे OCD है. Then and there I just generally asked him, भैया, do you even know what is a full form OCD? He made up something and he told. तो सब लोग हंस दिए. So very sweetly I said, भैया, OCD means obsessive compulsive disorder, and it is a mental disorder. So when you say that I have OCD, that means indirectly you are insulting me and you are telling me that I am some kind of a mental patient, because that's what you guys think. Everyone shut down. Then that was the first time that I knew कि mental issue
कितना बड़ा बात है.
इतना बड़ा बात है. People don't even know, and they are like ऐसे
ही. Yeah. The biggest
when you don't go, when you don't go and tell someone that you have cancer when they are suffering from stomach ache, you don't have the right to tell them that they have OCD when you see that they are tidying their things.
The biggest thing is the tag. We give tags just like that. We are so easy. It's like बोलते हैं ना कि ज्यादा इंफॉर्मेशन भी बहुत बड़ा प्रॉब्लम होता है. इट्स समथिंग
Yeah,
लाइक दैट. Even if people know that some person has some mental issue, like even if this
yeah,
is something, it can be OCD, you even don't know that.
yeah,
In and
yeah,
unless it's not diagnosed to you, you cannot actually tell someone that that person has depression, anxiety, OCD, or
yeah,
any problem in regards to mental illness, in regards to physical illness as well. As we don't know कि
exactly.
stomach issue किसके लिए हो रहा है, we don't know mental issue किसके लिए हो रहा है.
हाँ.
So someone being so clean, I was that person as well, to be very honest.
Hmm.
Staying in Calcutta, not staying in my hometown Guwahati, staying in Calcutta for the last 3 years. I have been in a flat, and a lot of people when they come to my house, they're like कि तुम इतना घर साफ कैसे रखता है. So as friends में Monica used to have this whole thing of cleaning everything. She could have
Yeah.
OCD. Still it is not diagnosed, but she could have it. पता नहीं.
Yeah.
But वहाँ से सबके लिए इतना easy हो गया सबको बोलने का. They started telling me, and I was like, do I have it? I accepted that I have OCD. I really accepted that. And afterwards, when I started to actually understand what OCD is, how it can be very 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 harmful for someone, and how can it actually affect your mental health कि हाँ अगर ये चीज यहाँ नहीं है तो मेरे से कोई काम ही नहीं होगा, हम कुछ कर ही नहीं सकेगा.
Yeah.
That's not me. I can do my work even
Yeah.
if that is not there.
Yeah.
Not OCD for me, and I am not diagnosed.
Not OCD.
But someone has not diagnosed me. Some professional has not diagnosed me. तो मैं उसको नहीं बोल सकता कि मुझे OCD है या किसी को भी है. That is something that people need to understand कि हाँ किसी को भी tag नहीं करो. It's not just around mental illness. It's actually around it comes to everything. It comes to your physical structure. It comes to how you look.
Yeah.
It comes to what you are, how you discover yourself, how you actually identify yourself. तो अगर it's so easy for people to actually see कि हम nail paints लगाता है because I love it. I have actually discovered this thing कि I love colors in that way. Like people जिसको like I think जितना stereotype बड़ा है कि men have certain different colors, उनको bright colors अच्छा लगता है,
Yeah.
they are gay. It's so easy to tag a person if they like light colors. I love light colors. I love bright colors, and I love nail paints. तुम हमको gay नहीं बोल सकता. I'm still straight. I still have this preference of straight, but people don't understand that. That's where I want to break that stereotype. That's where I want to talk
Exactly.
about it and let people know कि तुम बोल रहा है,
Yeah.
पहले तुम सोच लो तुम क्या बोल रहा है, उसके बाद तुम किसी को कुछ बोलो. Even if
Yeah.
no offense, please don't take it the wrong way. Even if you call someone fat, there is a way to call them fat. Yes, that person
Yeah.
is fat, but तुम उसको अगर deteriorate करके उसको उसी चीज के लिए उसको उसी चीज like for that fatness you'll call that person fat and not that person for who they are. That's really really wrong. You need to understand that body shaming can be very very difficult for a person. If a person is
Yeah.
even fat, that person can be a billionaire as well. That person can be a certain person as well, a normal person as well. उसको उसका नाम से बुलाओ, उसका वो identification है. It's not just that you're fat है तो तुम उसको उसी से बुलाएगा. So this is something that people need
Yeah.
to understand कि how you need to break those stereotypes and understand कि जो भी तुम कभी कुछ बोलते हो वो चीज समझो. And I'm very happy. I'm really really happy. I have seen this right now in the last 3-4 questions that I have asked you कि how humble you are. You have this
Oh, thank you.
and
Thank you.
I can actually reflect where you have had your experiences, you have learned your own thing, and you have understood. You have literally understood कि कैसे humble होना है. And it's not just कि you are purposely being it. I can see that you are actually just like that. You are who you are, and you're showing yourself that way. It's really nice. It's hard, as you said that. कि सबका माइंड यहाँ पे बहुत स्टिफ है, सबका माइंड बहुत नैरो माइंडेड है. यहाँ पे कोई ओपन माइंडेड नहीं है इतना. Seeing you from Assam, being from Assam myself, I can see कि I'm so happy. Literally, I am very very happy to see someone being so open-minded. There are no literally there are not a lot of people who are this open-minded. When I met people, talked to a lot of people over here. So literally, and I am very what to say. It's like overwhelming in a good way कि you have had your experiences
Yeah.
and you're learning and you're sharing it with me, because I am going to learn a lot from you and I am going to take away that from you for
Thank you.
sure after the end of the episode. But let's move to the next question. I would really like to know, I would really appreciate if you could share one failure that you have had throughout your journey, because I think people always talk about success, people always see the success, people don't see the struggles, as we talked about it. But
Yeah.
I think failures are something which is very important for you to learn from it and grow. Failures are more important than success, that's for sure. So that's why I really want to know what is one failure that you would like to share with people that you have had in your whole journey and would help them understand your whole entrepreneurial journey as well.
It is very important for people to know the failures first, because जो लोग पहले हार का मजा ले लेते हैं ना, only those people know the value of success. So I have learned one thing from it, and I would just like to share that it is not standing up for what you believe in. Okay, so when I passed out my class like HSLC, I had given my metric examination. After that, there was a choice, that either I have to opt for science or arts or for commerce, right? Now, what happened is that India में especially ना, and I'm so very angry when I speak of this. India में ना ये जो boards exam है, इसको लेके कुछ अलग ही मतलब ढिंडोरा है, पता नहीं why. अगर boards खराब हो गए, then you will die, you are gone, तुम बात हो गया. Oh my God. For that reason, many of the students, and I believe if there are like people who are watching this who are about to give their boards or preparing for the boards, please listen to this very carefully. Boards is not the end of the world. Don't worry about it. It is just an examination. Marks अच्छे आए तो अच्छे college में you can go for good colleges. You can opt for your own personal career choice. You can do that. Marks अगर खराब भी आए, doesn't matter. Enough options है आजकल where you can pursue your careers. Okay, it is not the end of the world. Parents obviously they will always want the best for you, तो वो लोग pressure करेंगे to do better, right? But then you make them understand कि mom, dad, this is just an examination. I will give my 100%. You don't have to worry about it. ठीक है, अगर अच्छा होता है then everything is good. अगर कुछ भी मतलब हो जाता है गलत, then please know this that I have tried my best. जो हुआ वो भगवान के लिए, बाकी सब छोड़ दो. I will give my exam, I'll give my exam. Just make them understand that. Yeah. So what happened with me is that class 10 पास कर लिया. ऑप्शन था साइंस, कॉमर्स, आर्ट्स.
Okay.
मैं तो साइंस का बंदा हूँ नहीं पहले. फिजिक्स मेरा दिमाग के ऊपर से जाता है, केमिस्ट्री समझ में आता नहीं है, मैथ्स के साथ पता नहीं 36 का आंकड़ा है मेरा. I hate this. ठीक है. तो साइंस out of the question. Arts ठीक है, मुझे लिटरेचर पढ़ना अच्छा लगता है. I even like to write. I even love to learn about history. तो because of that, जब मैं engineering, like I was pursuing my engineering, I had another like hobby बोल लो उसको. I joined the online course about world history. मुझे world history के बारे में जानना बहुत अच्छा लगता है. I did that. ठीक है. तो आर्ट्स में ठीक है 50-50 चांस है कि आर्ट्स में जाना है. लेकिन स्पीकिंग अबाउट नाउ ये पूरा बिजनेस एंड ऑल, तब से इंटरेस्ट था. सोच भी लिया था 9 to 5 जॉब करना नहीं है, मुझे खुद का स्टार्ट करना है, तो मुझे कॉमर्स करना है, राइट. इंटरेस्टिंगली क्या हुआ, माय फादर इज फ्रॉम कॉमर्स बैकग्राउंड, राइट, एंड ही पास्ड आउट फ्रॉम वन ऑफ द मोस्ट रेप्यूटेड इंस्टीट्यूशंस ऑफ असम, गुवाहाटी कॉमर्स कॉलेज. एंड तब तो गुवाहाटी कॉमर्स कॉलेज डैड के टाइम पे बहुत था नाम. अभी पता नहीं कौन के चक्कर में मारने होता है या तो होता है यार. तो उनको कॉमर्स के बारे में पता था. तो व्हाट ही सेड इज दैट कि बेटा कॉमर्स में ना, बिजनेस में या फिर ऐसा अगर तुम जाते हो तो इधर यू हैव 2 ऑप्शंस. इधर यू सीट एट द वेरी टॉप पोजीशन, एकदम मालिक वाला पोजीशन पे, और यू सीट एट द वेरी बॉटम पोजीशन, वो लेबर वाला पोस्ट पे. एंड आई विल टेल यू व्हाई. मालिक कोई कुछ नहीं बोल सकता, जो मर्जी वो कर सकता है. इट इज हिज डिसीजन, राइट. लेबर he doesn't give a fuck about who anyone is. Right? कुछ गलत बोलते हैं, कल से मैं काम पे नहीं आ रहा है, मेरा पैसा मेरे को भेज देना घर पे. बस. मरते कौन लोग हैं जो बीच में रहते हैं, द मैनेजमेंट, एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव डिपार्टमेंट, वो लोग मरते हैं. अगर वहां पे घुस गए ना, योर करियर इज डन. तो इफ यू वांट, एंड my father has struggled a lot and I have seen him struggle, I have seen him grow also. तो कहीं ना कहीं उनका बात सुन के लगा मेरा दिमाग कि हाँ है. तो what happened, मैंने बोला कि I know papa what you were telling, what you were saying, and I also understand, but also know this कि अभी दुनिया अलग हो रहा है धीरे धीरे, एवरीथिंग इज चेंजिंग एंड बाय द टाइम आई पास आउट मे बी समथिंग एल्स विल कम आउट एंड अच्छा होगा, यू नेवर नो, राइट। तो मैंने कॉमर्स में एडमिशन ले लिया मेरे स्कूल पे इन प्रागज्योतिष ओनली, आई पास ऑन टू प्रागज्योतिष सीनियर सेकेंडरी, तो वहीं पे मैंने कॉमर्स पे एडमिशन ले लिया। वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग स्टोरी, आई गेस द ऑडियंस विल लव इट। तो कॉमर्स पे एडमिशन ले लिया, फर्स्ट दिन ऑफ कॉलेज मैं गया, स्कूल गया, जाके बैठा, क्लास वास किया, रिटर्न आ गया। घर आके देखता हूँ माय मॉम माय डैड इज सिटिंग इन द ड्राइंग रूम, इन द लिविंग रूम, एंड हाथ में एडमिशन फ्रॉम ए साइंस का।
ओके।
तो मेरा जो दिमाग खराब हुआ, I took admission, I went for the first day of college, हो गया मेरा कॉलेज, I came back from school and मैं आके देखता हूँ कि टेबल पे लिविंग रूम पे where my mom dad is sitting, there is an application form, admission form for science stream, ठीक है, पांडु कॉलेज में।
Okay.
पांडु कॉलेज is also a college
Yeah,
here.
I know. Yeah.
You know पांडु कॉलेज।
Yeah.
मेरा जो दिमाग खराब हुआ, मैंने बोला मुझे पढ़ना ही नहीं है, मुझे पढ़ना नहीं है, तुम जो करना है करो, ठीक है। देन थोड़ी देर तो बात नहीं हुई, जो टिपिकल ड्रामा चलता है, बिना ड्रामा के इंडियन
Families don't work. Yeah.
तो ड्रामा चला, 2-3 दिन ड्रामा चला, उस बात नहीं किया। उसके बाद वन फाइन डे क्या हुआ, इवनिंग माय फादर केम फ्रॉम ऑफिस एंड ही सेट डाउन एंड माँ को बोला कि उसे बुलाओ, यू नो हाउ फादर सा कि कुत्ता के बुलाया। तो मॉम आए, देन वी सेट डाउन एंड ही सेड कि एक काम करो, यू टेक साइंस नाउ, इफ यू फील आफ्टर क्लास 12 कि, एंड लिसन दिस वेरी केयरफुली, हाँ, बिकॉज यही पे हम लोग फंस जाते हैं।
Yes.
एंड दिस इज द ट्रिक दैट मॉम एंड डैड्स यूज, ठीक है। तो ही सेड कि अभी 12th तक साइंस कर लो, एंड इफ यू थिंक इसके बाद कि यू डोंट वांट टू कंटिन्यू द साइंस स्ट्रीम, यू कैन ऑप्ट समथिंग एल्स। अब ऐसा तो नहीं है कि इफ यू कंप्लीटेड योर माने योर 12th इन साइंस, यू कैन नॉट गो फॉर बीबीए और एमबीए, ठीक है। तो उस समय मैंने भी सोचा कि हाँ शायद हो सकता है ऐसा, ठीक है कर लेते हैं, पता नहीं, इन लोगों की खुशी के लिए, राइट। तो अल्टीमेटली इमोशन वॉन ओवर मी, ठीक है। वो एक रिग्रेट आई स्टिल हैव कि आई डिडंट स्टैंड अप फॉर व्हाट आई बिलीव्ड इन। अगर उस टाइम पे मैं बोल देता मेरे डैड को कि नो, आई वांट टू डू कॉमर्स, मुझे जो अच्छा लगता है मुझे वही करना है, देन आई गेस, आई डोंट नो, अभी सोचता हूँ कि हाँ एक रिग्रेट है, उस टाइम पे आई डिडंट स्टैंड अप, बट उसके बाद ये भी सोचता हूँ कि अगर आई वुड हैव स्टूड अप देन, अगर मैं कॉमर्स लेता, थिंग्स वुड हैव बीन डिफरेंट। तब ये नहीं होता,
कुछ और होता, लेकिन
ये नहीं होता। But that is a regret I will always have of not being able to make my parents understand what I what I had in my heart, क्योंकि it is seen in almost every family ना, कि parents जो बोलते हैं वही होता है, and the children they do not usually have a say in their careers or in other aspects also, but typical Indian families में, तो वो एक regret है कि I was not able to make them understand what I wanted. That is one regret I will always have. तो हाँ वो एक failure है मेरे life पे, and वो शायद failure यहाँ तक भी connected है कि I am, अभी जैसे हम लोग बात कर रहे हैं, right, you are feeling कि I am very extroverted and I can speak to many people and all, हाँ मैं करता हूँ, but then I am very secretive as well and I am very closed. I do not usually let people into my life that easily. वो है, and वो मैं मानता हूँ कि that is a failure for me also, because being in this entrepreneurship line ना, that acts as a hindrance sometimes. वो एक failure, वो मुझे निकालना है, but I am not able to do that. I don't know क्यों, लेकिन वो है, वो पता नहीं कब जाएगा कि नहीं जाएगा, I don't trust.
Okay, I'll go point by point. The first thing you said about class 11, 12, I also agree somewhere. See, I am from a Marwari background, and यहाँ पे arts and science is something very different. It's like, to be very, very, very honest, like it's like a very different choice altogether for people to actually go for science or at least art. Arts तो बहुत नीचे आता है, science तो फिर भी लोग जाते हैं क्योंकि उनको डॉक्टर या इंजीनियर बनना होता है, but
Engineer,
people
yeah.
don't know what arts background के people can do because उनके पास वो knowledge नहीं. I wanted to do arts. I wanted to do actually biology, to be very honest, but I was an
Yeah.
average student. तो वही आपने जैसे बोला कि पेरेंट्स हमारा भला ही सोचते हैं, तो उन लोग ने अपने हिसाब से बताया कि you know you won't be able to do 24 घंटा ढंग से
Do-
पढ़ना पड़ेगा, you can't waste your time
Yeah.
and सब कुछ because it's doctorate and it's something very difficult and very different altogether. But then ठीक है, मैं family said कि engineering करके देखो. Then I started to actually prepare for different exams and everything when 11th
Yeah.
class में coaching start हो जाता है, right? तो हैदराबाद मेरा कोई cousin गया हुआ था, तो they were like कि you know you also go and sit. I went for 2 days and I gave up. I was like, नहीं, engineering तो
नहीं होगा.
होगा ही नहीं. Because there's not
Same.
interest, first of all. And the second thing was कि it's not a choice for me. I really didn't want to do it at all. And समझ भी कुछ नहीं आ रहा था. Then it came to commerce. But I still wanted to do arts. And I was really fascinated with psychology even then. Even then I wanted to actually understand psychology somewhere. I got to the whole idea of, you know, mental health. उस समय हल्का बहुत hint था, but मन था. But then my parents again said कि नहीं, like उस वक्त तो ऐसा था कि parents know better and I want to do what they are asking me to do. So I went for commerce. ठीक है, that is one decision that I still think, as you are saying, I don't regret it as you do, but I still think कि शायद life कुछ और ही होता. Life कुछ और totally different होता. But yeah, and 100% to all our listeners and viewers, I would really like to say this कि literally इस समय अगर तुम कभी stand ले लिया तो तुम जिंदगी भर stand ले सकेगा. At least अपने लिए, तुम किसी और के लिए नहीं ले, but अपने लिए. If you stand up for in front of your parents, that's where it starts. That's where it actually starts because that's the thing ना कि आप उनको respect करते हो but आपको पता नहीं उनको समझाना कैसे है. आप फ्रेंड्स को समझा देते हो, सब कर देते हो, बट जिस दिन आपको एक्चुअली स्टैंड लेना पड़ेगा किसी चीज के लिए तो आप नहीं कर पाते हो जस्ट बिकॉज कि आप पेरेंट्स भी कभी नहीं स्टैंड कर पाते. वो भी आपको सीखना है, वो भी आपको करना है, आप उसी समय कर लोगे. गुड, इट्स वेरी नाइस. एंड द अदर थिंग, to be very honest, I don't have this notion. I have this practice myself, conscious practice of not judging a person. Okay, whenever I talk, because I know they have their own experience. Even though they said ना कि आपको लग रहा होगा कि I am very open and extroverted, but I am very secretive. You said that. I didn't think anything. To be very honest, I am blank about you because I don't know about you. I'm trying to know about you right now. I'm getting to know you right now. So. Even I can see that you are actually struggling with the whole thing. जैसे आपने बोला तो आपका फेस दिख रहा था, आपका इमोशन मुझे दिख रहा था, तो I can see that. But I know for sure the way you have struggled, you'll get there. This is something kind of a gut feeling, I think, and you should be very, I think appreciate yourself that you have come so far. जहाँ पे आपने बोला कि ये struggle अभी भी है, जहाँ पे आप किसी लोग से बात नहीं कर पाते हो, I think you should appreciate the fact कि आप यहाँ आए हो, and वो आपने किया है तभी आप यहाँ आए. So you are practicing that somewhere, but हाँ, आपसे धीरे-धीरे हो रहा है. Go it in your own pace. But thank you so much for sharing those failures because I think people will learn from it. Someone who connects from it, as we are talking about connection so much, I think they'll get to a place where ki, I'm not alone. If other people can do it, at least I can try. If not do it, I can try. So thank you so much for sharing those feelings. I think being that vulnerable is not that easy for people, and it was, as you said, that it's very personal for you. It's very personal to the ground where you were not even like you knew what you wanted to do, but pata nahi kaise karna tha, so you did what you did, and you regret it. Regrets are something that people are not that frank to actually share about. So we talked about a lot of things. We talked about your whole venture. We have talked about how you started, what you did, your learnings, your failures, the pandemic, your mental health, everything, how it has affected different ways. बहुत कुछ हम लोग ने बात किया. I would really like you to give one piece of advice for anyone who wants to start something like this. I know, as you said, that you're still learning, you're still experiencing things, but I think you can give that advice right now to people to actually understand this whole field better. So according to you, what kind of advice would you like to give?
See, once again, as I'm still learning, I don't pretend to be an expert on this kind of thing, but if I have to look back on my experiences and how far I have come till now, because before starting this, for a very brief amount of time, I was also into network marketing. You know what network marketing is, right?
Yeah, I do.
So I met I met my mentor there, and coincidentally, he was also my school senior. Okay, so he always used to like motivate me. He always used to say कि करो, सोचने की हिम्मत तो करो. Just have guts to at least think. बाकी होता जाएगा अपने आप. So from that, I would just like to say one thing, and it's a proverb actually. It's a very famous proverb, and the proverb actually goes like this: कि if you want 10 years of prosperity, grow grains. Then if you want 100 years of prosperity, grow trees. But if you want this world to remember you, grow people. Because if you have the ability to bring someone into limelight, if you have the ability to give someone the respect and recognition they deserve, this universe will automatically pull you into the limelight. This universe will automatically give you everything that you ever desired.
Absolutely.
So that is the mantra that I want to share, and keep hustling, everyone. If all the people who are like watching this episode right now, keep hustling in silence, and let your success make the noise.
Wow. So, okay. To be very honest, I think, I had goosebumps. Like throughout the episode, there were a lot of moments I had goosebumps where I could actually connect with you in a certain level, which I didn't think that I would. Because as you and I have agreed to this fact that a lot of people are narrow-minded in this world, they are still trying to open up. And the process that we have taken, the path that we have taken, I think has helped us be somewhere that we are right now, and we are happy. We are happy with who are, even if we are not happy with our life, I think we are happy with who we are right now. I think we are happy how we have grown, what we have learned, and to which part we have, actually to which part we have gotten. So I'm really, I have this last question for you, but before that, I would really like to thank you for your sharing everything that you could, being this vulnerable, being this humble, and being this amazing person. You've been so great. And thanks to your sister as well for, getting involved and doing such amazing ideas. So seriously, kudos to both of you. The last question that I want to ask you is again something because of your experiences, because of your learnings, because of the path you have chosen and till where you have reached right now. What kind of differences do you see in yourself if you compare the Rudra when you started in 10 January 2018 to the Rudra today, today's 19th October 2021?
Okay, that's a tough one. Because I have to think about that. Because I remember when I started, I was very confused, and I had doubts also, and that will actually relate to those sacrifices that you have to make, those kind of hustle that you have to do to reach the goal. I had a lot of doubts, first of all, and as any normal student or any normal individual who want to do something out of the box, and society was against you and everything, all those things. So I at one point I started feeling कि शायद मैंने गलत रास्ता ले लिया यार, शायद ये नहीं करना चाहिए था. तो वो आया था एक पॉइंट पे, and everyone goes through this, and mind you, when you feel this that means you are going in the right path. That means you are going on the right path. I agree. Okay, go ahead. So when you get that feeling you are in the right path. तो उस समय doubt आया. I came back home. I was very upset that day, and I will just go out and say this to everyone. The bond that my sister and I share is something very different. तो उसके साथ I can speak about anything under the sun, about any topic. ठीक है, तो वो generally वैसा bond किसी के साथ you don't normally see. Even my friends and her friends are also jealous that you have a brother like this or you have a sister like this. तो क्या होता है, so she came and she asked कि क्या हो गया, तू चुपचाप है यार, ऐसा तो रहता नहीं है. तो I said कि शायद गलत हो गया क्या, शायद नहीं करना चाहिए था. क्या करें, अभी इतना हो गया है, अभी ठीक है, अभी आई स्टिल हैव माय इंजीनियरिंग, तो इसको कंप्लीट करते हैं और देखेंगे बाद में क्या होता है. And I kid you not, she just slapped me right on the face and she said कि तुझे ये पहले सोचना चाहिए था, not after it involved me. Even if you are thinking कि you are giving this up right now, then you are fine to go. You are fine to go. I will not even ask you anymore. ठीक है? But remember this. तूने क्यों start किया था ये? Why did you start in the first place? You wanted to share your experiences to the world, na? Right? And you were not thinking about what will happen in the future. So why you were thinking about it right now? You still have 1 year, right? तो ठीक है, काम करो, 1 साल तुम काम करो, अगर सक्सेस मिलता है तो फाइन, और अगर नहीं मिलता है तो यू गो फॉर द जॉब. बट डोंट टेल कि यू हैव डन समथिंग रॉन्ग. नॉट दैट. उस टाइम पे उसने एक बात बोली थी that is imprinted here on my mind. She said कि just remember, जो decisions तूने लिए हैं ना, that makes you who you are. अगर वो decisions तूने नहीं लिया होते, if those decisions were not taken by you back then, those thoughts never came to you, तो अभी तू यहाँ पे बैठ के ये सब नहीं कर रहा होगा. ये इंस्टिट्स कभी होता ही नहीं, कभी ये e-com वाला आइडिया आता ही नहीं, मैं नहीं आती. I would have been doing something else. You cannot change your decisions. Every decisions that you take has its like consequences and you have to live through them, right? But at least never doubt your decisions, because an idea may fail, ठीक है, but a person never fails. Either you learn from that idea or that idea works out. You have nothing to lose. तो वो बात मैंने उससे सीखी है. तो I think now looking back, I don't give much thought about like what to do, what not to do. मैं सिर्फ अपने दिल की सुनता हूँ. अभी उस टाइम ये काम कर रहा था. I told you, if you remember, कि what you do not sell with logic, you sell with emotion.
Yeah, absolutely.
On this journey, this whole entrepreneurship na, and this goes for everyone, because at some point of time, I believe everyone will feel this, and even you also, if you have not felt it yet, you would feel it, कि कभी-कभी ना इसको बंद करके दिल को खोल देना चाहिए. ये कभी wrong नहीं होता है. This will make good and bad decisions, ठीक है, कि it will make analytical decisions, कि ठीक है, decision लेते हो तो ये हो सकता है या फिर ये हो सकता है, वो ठीक है, लेकिन ये सिर्फ बोलता है कि करो या मत करो, उसके बाद जो होगा देखा जाएगा. So that difference I have, and I am very proud of myself and my sister also for supporting this. She has been the backbone of the entire journey. So that difference I see in 2018 wala Rudra and 2021 wala Rudra.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I do this thing ki I don't expect a lot when I am recording with someone, because obviously you cannot expect with someone you don't even know. You're trying to know that person. Yeah. I have been smiling throughout the episode in different occasions in such a way that I didn't think that I would, because you're sharing such you're sharing your journey, but you're sharing your learnings in such a way that people can actually connect. Again, you're not selling with logic, you're actually selling with your emotion here as well. So it's brilliant. It's amazing where you have come and where you are coming from, and acknowledging the fact that you were somewhere else where you were doubting all of your decisions. And kudos to your sister as well for being there for you for that slap, I think. So thank you so much, Rudra, for sharing your journey, sharing your experiences, sharing your learnings, sharing your failures, sharing so much knowledge, so much understanding what I wanted, giving that out, and understanding what people want and giving that out as well. So kudos to you again, and thank you so much for doing this episode.
Thank you so much, Samad, for inviting me, for having me, and I'm looking forward to more such episodes. If you consider calling me again, of course.
For sure.
Thank you so much, and this has been a wonderful session. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, everyone, for listening to this episode. If you like my content and still haven't subscribed to my channel, you can do it now and help me grow. And if you like the episode today, please like, share and comment as well. And I have shared a few links down on the description below. Please give a follow. Also, my podcast is available on various other platforms. A link to them are on the description below. Thank you so much, everyone. Next episode, next Saturday.